Coolest high on the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Very classy.
Sorry.
Are you making fun of the developmentally disabled? That's my question.
Better not be.
Good Lord.
Recontact. The show is brought to you by Recontact, your one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. Call 217-670-1132. They can do everything. They can make your car look like brand new. And it smells brand new, too. They can put that new car scent back in your car. Oh, man. I love that. I love that new car scent. I always love that. So I was always buying a new car. Recontact. 670-1132 at 8th and Black in Springfield. And Just Beds. Don't forget to get a Just Beds. I have a Just Beds bed. It's wonderful. Just Beds. On Exterminators. 217-698-6179. Go in Just Beds. Lay on a bed. Check them all out. Check them all out. Check them all. Then you decide what you're going to buy one, and that's it. You just go home later on that day, or even, in a couple hours, probably. I don't know. They're going to deliver your bed. They're going to knock on the door, and they're going to come in, and you'll say, yeah, I want it right there. Okay. And that's all you got to do. And they're going to say, okay, we're done. Thanks a lot. That's exactly what they did. They took all my old bed. They left the brand new stuff. They didn't put sheets on it, but that's okay. They did everything. They took my old mattress. It was nasty. It was broken.
So you're complaining they didn't put sheets on you. Complaining they didn't put sheets on your bed. So they delivered.
Sounds like it to me.
They came in and set up your new bed. They tore down your old one, and you're complaining because they didn't put sheets on it.
Well,
I didn't realize.
I took the sheets off.
So.
God forbid you do anything.
Yeah.
There probably wasn't any sheets on it. Quite honestly. But I think there's sheets on my bed right now. I think there is. I don't know. I haven't unmade it since it was made.
There better be, unless you went in there and tore them off with your.
Nope. No.
How many women you had in the bed?
I was going to do that yesterday, but I backed out. Guess I fell asleep.
How many women have been in that bed with you? By the way, Just Beds is 3120 Montvale Drive. That's 3120 Montvale Drive. How many women have been in that bed with you again?
0.
Oh.
And why is that?
Yeah.
Because I tried to have Martha over one time, but that was in my old crappy bed. Mm-hmm. I said, I got to get a new bed for Just Beds. I got one, and she never came back. So.
Because the first time was so much fun for her.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't get a whole lot of return women, except Christina. I have to pay her to come back.
That sounded really bad. Wow.
Yay. All right.
So you never get any return women coming to your house. I'm sorry to hear that, bud.
No, man, never.
It's because you take such good care of them the first time, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we know.
Well, there's not been that many. There's only been her 1, 2, 3.
What are you counting up?
The women I've been with had actual sex with.
The women you had intercourse with.
and I could stop. Three women in my life only I've ever had actual intercourse with. Now I've laid in bed naked with about 5 women, but only sexually satisfied 3 of them. I don't even know if I satisfied them.
Did they come back?
I know I moved in with them. I never had anybody move in with me. I moved in. I wasn't moved in with somebody else. They never moved in with me.
Oh, really?
Morning.
So let's add girls to the list. Now, how many?
Oh, God.
Yeah, because
your very first time was with you. You had a girlfriend, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait a minute. The Kansas one, that doesn't count, right? I'm only telling women after Kansas.
Oh.
In my adult life.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas, I only had 3 in
the same night.
No, I was 2 in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they were 2 of them are related.
Mm-hmm.
Related to you?
No, not related to me. No.
I just had to be sure.
Related to each other.
How many relatives? How many relatives on your list of people you've had sex with? I had look way too gray with you.
You had to think about that way too long.
0. I tried, but
you tried to have sex with relatives? Is that what you're admitting to?
Stephen Blaine.
The weather sure is sunny out. I hope it's warm.
I want to know who these relatives are.
Wow.
Good Lord.
There might have been one. I don't even know if you would say she's really a relative to me. She was my dad's cousin.
What's a relative? Yes. That's your cousin.
Oh, she was my dad's cousin.
Your dad's cousin is your cousin. But
she was always
second cousin.
She was a lot older than me. I mean, at that time, and she had a family. But she was.
What were you trying to have sex with? What were you trying to have sex with this person for?
Well, this is when I was like this was when I just started having thoughts, sexual thoughts. Yeah. After the bowling alley episode.
Oh, God.
And she would come over at Christmas, and she was always the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
I just remember that one time I was showing her a bunch of, I was showing her trophies in my bedroom, and they were getting ready to leave at Christmas time. I saw them at Christmas time. But when I got a car, I used to drive over all the time. And she thought I was going over to see her daughter, which I guess would have been a cousin too. But I hung out with her. I took her to prom actually one year, and I took her to prom, and then that was the night that I beat the shit out of Jeff because he was making out with her in the backseat of my fucking car. We got in a fight. I'm taking you home, you drunk motherfucker. And he took me over. Fat bastard.
So you got mad at Jeff because he was hooking up with your cousin.
Yeah, I was supposed to be
angry at Jeff because you didn't hook up with her? Or?
I was pissed off because he was hooking up with her, and I was supposed to be hooking up with her.
Okay, so that's why you're.
My God!
Well, then I started going
cousin, or because it wasn't you doing it.
Then I started hanging out with her because I thought, well, fuck her mom,
which is much worse.
Yeah. Her mom was always. I always would go over. So hi, Stevie, and she was rubbing my back and how are you doing? And, how's football? Jennifer's not here. It's okay.
You had sexual thoughts of her.
Oh yeah.
So
oh my God.
So disturbing. He always finds a way to be disturbing.
Oh yeah, at Christmas time, they'd be like, "Don't forget my hug." Oh, Stevie.
So you would say, "Don't forget my hug"?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I can't forget you, big boy.
Yeah. You are really
wow.
I wasn't hooking up with her.
No, Holly, you heard it.
He was hooking up with his cousin. Did I know he was trying to? He was trying to, and thank God.
No, it was Jennifer's mom. Not Stacy's mom's got it going on.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
No, it was Jennifer's mom, Nancy.
Mm-hmm. How's old Nance doing?
He passed away several years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Nance passed away. Oh, damn. The world's a lot worse place now.
No, I'm thinking. I mean, she was a lot older. Come on, this is when I was between 14 and 17.
Yeah.
So she was in her 30s.
Oh,
probably.
It's a good age.
You know. Yeah, because when I could drive, I was driving over there all the time, go over, hang out. Jennifer's not home, Steve. Yeah, that's okay, Nancy. I'll just sit here.
Well, I'm just here and fantasize about you.
I'm just washing dishes and she'd get all wet and stuff.
Oh,
okay.
Getting all boned up over old Nance.
Oh yeah. Where's your dickhead husband at? Oh, he's at work today.
So did the husband ever talk to you?
Oh, he was a dickhead. I didn't like it. He just I think he liked me, but he always came across, you know, he was very, very monotone. Mm-hmm. He didn't have any emotion. Hey, Steve, what are you doing?
He probably could tell what you were up to. He could tell that you had lascivious thoughts in your head.
You gained a little more weight this year, didn't you? Before long, you won't be able to fit behind and see that fucking fancy car you got out there.
So he was mean to you.
Oh yeah, he was mean to him. My mom didn't like him either. We called him the dickhead of the family.
Oh my goodness!
This is on my dad's side of the family. There wasn't many people on my dad's side of the family, so other than Grandpa Pervert and my cousins that he molested.
Oh, we heard about Grandpa. We've heard so much about Grandpa Pervert.
Yeah, that was a very small family.
An upcoming novel. So What If She's My Cousin? A Tale of Incest, Drugs, and Multiple Felonies by Stephen Stanton, an autobiography.
Well, maybe I'll write it. Too bad I can't write.
Well, you are really something. You are really something. The Lifestylings of Steve Staunton.
John.
That might be my favorite story when your dad getting all upset because they mispronounced your name at your graduation. God, that's great. I just love it. Yeah, good old Steve Staunton.
Steve Staunton.
Boshery.
Steve Staunton from Stanton, Illinois.
Steve Staunton, private investigator. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Stephen Blaine was a private investigator. I confused the two. Oh, well. Yeah. Good old Steve. So what'd you do last night, Steve?
Watch trivia.
Don't think too hard.
Yeah, I got my I got a notice from Christina. I saw it this morning when she's let me know the trivia was on because I wasn't home.
Oh, you'd have kicked ass.
They told me what they were going to do, and I completely forgot about it. And then I didn't get the message this morning. I was like, "Oh shit, who won?"
Corey.
Oh, really? Corey and
Tyler were. Back in the
They had like 4 tiebreaker questions before they finally fucking won.
That's great.
yeah.
What was the prize?
A
Flash, wasn't it?
oh, yes, a Flash action
I
figure.
need a Flash. Oh, son of a bitch. I need a Flash too.
We were talking about Big Bang Theory and Shameless.
See, I don't know.
Sheldon.
I don't know anything about Big Bang Theory. So
Oh, you dude, I didn't have a fucking clue what from the word go. They're saying things you're like, who was the romantic partner of Wolverine? I don't know.
I don't know. I would have loved to have played.
We'll do it again in about a month or so. I've got lots more questions.
My wife and I went to the new Ollie's in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, Ollie's has, Ollie's all over the country. They have closeout,
Right.
comic books, and I'm a big comic book geek, so I wanted to see it. But
Really,
the selection in Jacksonville is because it's brand new. It's really not much of a suggestion. It really wasn't worth the drive, but yeah. Oh well. Tom says, Ray, don't say you need a Flash because Steve will flash those titties. No, you're right. I've been to the Ollie's in Peoria and I've gotten stuff before, but Ollie's in Jacksonville just doesn't have. They didn't have much. I got a Black Panther omnibus, but yeah. But I was, a little upset. And then my wife says, well, let's stop at JCPenney. I said, okay. And went to JCPenney and got me some 3X.
ooh,
Got me some 3X pants. Not 3X pants, but, some
underwear.
No, some clothes. Yeah, I got 3X underwear. But she got me like 48 waist.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even, I was like, oh, you're wasting your time. They fit. I came home and they fit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah. But I got up yesterday. I got up and worked out. I did way too hard a workout.
Oh, I did a show yesterday. Smoke
Yeah.
signals. I mean, wake
and bake.
Yeah. I'm so glad. Must have been so good you forgot the name of it.
He was high before the show even started.
Of course. Oh, God forbid he go a day without being so high.
Okay,
Isn't
I
that
do.
the point of the show?
I'll tell you what.
No. You smoke. No meltdowns.
Yeah, but my wife is throwing away more, or she pulled some more clothes. She goes, we'll give these to Steve. I said, okay. She goes, well, we're giving these to Steve. I've got this really, really nice pair of black. They're sweats, but they're like, they're comfortable sweats that you can wear as like pants too. You know what I mean? They just really look good. My wife goes, there's no way you're going to fit in these anymore. And I'm like, oh God. So she's pulling out some of my favorite clothes to give to Steve. And I was like, oh man.
Well, there you go, Steve. New funeral pants.
Yeah.
As I was just thinking, will it be good enough to wear to a funeral?
These do not have the crotch worn out. These are
Thank God.
Very nice pants. Yeah, but I went and got nice pants, so I was very happy with that.
That's cool to be able to shop at JCPenney. I've never been able to shop at JCPenney since I was a little kid.
And yeah, at JCPenney's, man, God, I don't have to go to a big and tall shop. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So not bad. Losing. Got to be disciplined. Got to be disciplined. Get up and work out daily. You know what I mean? Get out there and do some hard work, Steve. That's the key to life. That is the key, my friend. Oh, well. I noticed that Steve chose who won the Royal Rumble.
Yes, I did.
I watched it Saturday and I was like, son of a bitch. It was getting down to the end and I was watching. DC was watching. We were texting each other. Because DC and Steve predicted, and I say, God damn it, Steven, you were going to be right. I thought it was going to be CM Punk. I was like, let's see it be Punk. Let's see it be Punk. Nope.
Then when it came down to Punk, Jay, and Cena, and Logan Paul, oh, fuck Logan Paul. Get that motherfucker out of there.
Yeah, how the hell is that?
He should never have been in the son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I knew once it was Cena and Jay, Cena would go out. So fucking Jay smart, too smart. But I knew I made that prediction about 3 weeks ago. I heard on Monday Night Raw, Jay lost to Gunther. Okay. And he said after the match, when he was walking backstage, he says, well, I guess I'll have to win the Royal Rumble. So I think, and I don't know if Jay's announced who he's going to wrestle, but I bet he wrestles Gunther.
Yeah, probably. Right? Don't you think that's what they're setting up? And then they'll use the Elimination Chamber to get the other one, which is going to be Cody.
CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and he's not got Seth Rollins involved now.
Or it could be Cena. Maybe they're,
Yeah, Cena, yeah. No, I knew once, because I wasn't 100% sure that Charlotte Flair was going to be there.
Yeah.
But once she came out, I knew she was going to fucking win.
Yep. Charlotte Flair was pretty cool.
That's all. I was thinking video with her the other day, which was yesterday, talking about. She was so nervous. She was walking down the ramp. She couldn't get her outfit unzipped. She said, oh, my God, I've been on for a year, and I'm in my best shape of my life, so I can't get this fucking jacket off. Couldn't get it unzipped. That finally came unzipped, yeah.
I guess she divorced her husband or something.
Yeah. She filed for divorce from Andre.
Yeah, like the day after right after the Royal Rumble, she woke up the next morning and filed for divorce from him. So I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah, but you were right, Steve. You picked the winner.
Yeah,
picked the winner.
I'm pretty good at picking winners. Well, not really good, but sometimes I get lucky.
I couldn't pick it. I'll tell you that. You got me. Christina has no idea what we were talking about.
I stopped watching wrestling years ago.
You watched it when it was called wrestling. Shit.
I did. Yeah. Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, Macho Man. That's when I watched it.
Oh.
I watched it up until I figured out, man, this shit's fake.
I saw somebody post on it and said, thank God they didn't have Hulk Hogan and we didn't have enough time for him to limp all the way down that ramp.
Oh, hell.
Because it was a long entrance ramp in.
Well, I say, I didn't watch anything. I didn't watch it last night, but.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I missed it last night.
Well, the good thing with that is it'll be on Netflix next.
Yeah, I can watch it later. Yeah.
I think Netflix keeps episodes for 10 weeks or something.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's that's about all I did.
Hey, Tracy.
Well, I paid rent.
Morning, Tracy.
Oh, congratulations on paying your rent.
I did go outside yesterday and checked all the fluids in my truck because it was such a nice day yesterday.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you didn't waste your day away.
Yeah, man, I really enjoyed yesterday. I went and worked out. I wore shorts. I had a sleeveless shirt, and then I had a hoodie on top of the sleeveless shirt, and I was working out with my hoodie. And then when I started sweating, I took my hoodie off, and I was wearing shorts, 3X shorts. Can I point that I'm down from 6X to 3X shorts? Thank you.
That's awesome.
And I had my sleeveless t-shirt on. That's like I don't know what it is, like, maybe 4X or 5X, but everything was fitting. I was like, and people were coming to me going, oh my God, what happened? And I realized the hoodie's baggy, so they never get to see, they don't get to see the weight loss, but people were noticing it. So I felt good. I felt good, Steve.
Awesome.
Good.
I always tell them, they go, oh my God, you're losing so much weight. I say, yes, I donate my fat clothes to my friend Steve.
I wish you stop.
You wish I'd stop donating my clothes to you?
Oh, not your clothes, but your fat.
Oh. Oh, so you want me to just not tell anybody that I have a fat friend?
Oh, I don't care.
I said, does anyone remember when Ray said he wasn't losing weight? Yeah, there was a time I wasn't losing weight.
But then Ray saw that picture the other day of the St. Patty's Day parade. And he goes, God damn, look at my face. Look how round I was. And
my wife was showing me pictures from yesterday. She was showing me pictures from like 21, 22. Holy shit. I look like a hippopotamus. I look like Moo Dang. I'm like, what are you showing me pictures of Moo Dang for? She goes, that was you. I go, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, why didn't you say something to me? Good Lord.
I watched a guy last night on 600-pound life that was 759 pounds.
Yeah, never got that
shit.
He was bedridden.
Never got that big, thank God. I actually have a jawline now. I mean, look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a jawline. Not bad. At least I'm trying to look good. I'm working my ass off. I just got knee shots. Last week, right? Last Thursday.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And my knees already hurt. Like,
yeah. Change of the barometric pressure. It's gonna shit. It's gonna
Dude,
get cold again.
I got like 2 days of relief. And they're hurting again. Yesterday, when I was limping out of Fit Club yesterday because it hurt so bad. And then getting out of my car, when we got home from J.C. Penney's, it was like almost 70 degrees yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I think it was 68 was our high.
Yeah.
It went from 68, and then by the time we got home, the wind was blowing, and it was freaking cold. I don't know what the temperature was when we got home, but I went to get out of the car and it felt, oh my God, it felt like someone was driving spikes into my knees. It hurt so bad. So I don't know what the temperature's down to.
Yeah, it had dropped from like 68 to 40 within a couple hours. It was ridiculous.
What are we at now? Do you guys know?
31.
Oh my! Let's see, 33.
Too damn cold.
Oh, today's high is going to be 40. Today's high is going to be 42. Tomorrow's high 41. Thursday's high 48. But you know what? That's still better than it was.
Oh yeah, that's not negative.
Yeah,
48.
I'll take.
When were we like in the teens? Was that last week? Oh shit!
Last week or week before, something like that.
Yeah,
I'll take this over that.
Holly says, Steve, when are you going to do this like Ray? Obviously, your insurance covers it. Well, Ray started this in 2019. Ray started working out in 2019 and eating less. That's the key. And then I didn't, and then I moved into, when I realized I could lose weight on my own, I realized, well, how do I, how do I speed it up? And it really is amazing. It's been a process for me. So I'm glad losing weight. So thank God. I just feel better. I like lovable fat Steve. I'm not sure Steve would like skinny Steve.
He'd be an arrogant ass.
Right.
You think Steve would be arrogant?
I think he would be.
Why? What What mediocre about what? Uh-huh.
Well, your dong grows.
Oh, fuck.
You
He'd be showing that thing off left and right.
You know
Want to see my dong? Want to see my dong?
You know what? I could lose 1,000 pounds and my dong wouldn't get any bigger.
I bet it would get a little bigger.
Your dong will definitely.
I'm telling you,
you'd lose that.
My dong has been operated on, and I'm sure somewhere somebody cut something that's wrong because
how old were you?
Because I'm telling you, I watched.
Yeah.
I looked up what a micro penis is, and I must be a micro penis.
Oh my God!
You actually looked up what a micro penis is?
Yes. And I even looked it up on Pornhub.
How old were you when you had this surgery?
I've always had a little penis.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you crazy? I really think you're crazy. I think your penis would be just, if you lost weight, your penis would be fine.
Yeah, you'd gain at least a couple inches, Steve.
Yeah, you'd feel wonderful. Yeah. It's just you lose the fupa. It just
mm-hmm.
By the way,
it's under there.
We all know Pornhub is the place to get all your information. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't look to Pornhub to get you your information. Maybe you talk to your doctor.
Yeah.
I'm just saying when your fupa loses weight, your dong has, nowhere else to go but good old Steve.
I think my balls just get bigger. I think that's what it is. I think I have abnormally big balls.
So that's the problem. Is they are abnormally.
And it's supposed to be egg shaped.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have abnormally large testicles. You think that's what's
either that or the water's too high in the toilet, one of the two.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What are they, the size of freaking softballs?
It's cold. I can tell. What the fuck?
Oh, good Lord.
Look at that.
Be like Ray. Set them on the toilet seat.
Yeah, I'm telling you, what I do.
Not that long. God damn it.
Is I will rest my testicles on the toilet seat so they don't dip into the water and stuff.
That doesn't sound comfortable for me.
Well, it is. It's it keeps them from getting all wet and because if I'm getting up to go to the bathroom, I don't have time to be drying those things off when I'm trying to get back to sleep. You know what I mean? I just rest them on the seat and do my business. You know what I mean? Water's cold and deep too. Thanks, Roy. Thank you, Roy. Yep.
Good God.
You'd feel a lot better though, Steve. You feel better when you lay down and you look down and you see it. You know what I mean? You feel a lot better when you can actually see your dog.
That never happened.
Yeah, when you look down and see your dog, you feel a lot better.
I haven't seen my dog since I was 14.
I'm just telling you. Imagine how great you'd feel with a visible dong. You could look down and go, "Whoa, that's a hell of a dong right there." Imagine how wonderful you'd feel. Yeet. I think I'm in a big weight loss mode right now.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because of the amount I'm peeing. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all waste. So yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm going to the bathroom a lot. Both, by the way. I'm going to both ends. Like I eat and then I have to immediately dispose. Steve seems to have an invisible dong, yeah. Curious is done to the tune of Invisible Touch, absolutely.
God.
Yep. We got to do a song to Invisible Dog. Steve seems to have an invisible dong, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That could be a Thursday night song. It'd be wonderful. So, Christina, I see you're getting closer to having to start growing your plants or whatever.
Yes, I am.
Put up your little greenhouse.
Yep, I took advantage of the nice weather yesterday and decided to go out and I cleaned it all out and planted some seeds actually, and they're in the basement now and getting ready.
They'll eventually go into the green now. Let me get this right. You start to grow the plants in the greenhouse, and then you take them from there and you start to put them in the ground at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you sell them.
First I start them in the house because it's too cold to go out in the greenhouse yet.
So you started them in the basement.
They're in the basement, and there's grow lights and everything down there.
Do you have hydroponics?
Then,
I didn't know you guys had hydroponics.
No, I don't use. We have just grow lights and dirt.
Oh, okay.
But
I didn't know. Is that hydroponic or not?
I think that's when you use just water, isn't it,
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Okay.
No, but but the grow lights are what I'm talking about. Like you have lights that will help.
Right.
Yes, we have grow lights.
Okay.
And then once it's warm enough for them to go out in the greenhouse, then they'll go out in the greenhouse. And then they'll really take off with the heat and everything, the humidity.
But you plant a bunch of, like, you really go above and beyond in planting these seeds, right? Because then eventually,
have enough.
If anybody wants them, they can buy them off you, and then you fill your entire garden with all these seeds.
Yep, we'll have enough for us, enough to sell, and then enough to share out of the garden because we won't use everything that we plant. But it's all the seeds I started yesterday, all the plants, whole page.
See any tomato?
Oh yeah, there's tomato. There's 2 different kind right now, but I want to get more because that's our biggest seller is the tomatoes. We use the most out of those.
Yeah, whenever you plant in my yard, I love the tomatoes. Got any good cantaloupe?
Not yet. I gotta go get seeds for cantaloupe. It's one thing I didn't have. But I'm gonna go to Menards and get some.
Yeah. She's ready, Steve.
I am. I'm excited. That warm weather yesterday got me going.
Well, don't look too empty.
I know. It was a big tease.
Yeah.
It was still nice to get a February tease like that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
But it's not going to continue that. I mean, we're going to have a little cold spell. I'm not going to say we're going to get any precipitation other than rain, but it's not going to be beautiful weather again for a little while.
Roy says, where do you sell stuff? He'll buy, but you sell, don't you guys, you just sell to anybody who wants to come by and get it, right? But you also, didn't you guys also sell it some kind of farmer's market?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, we went up to the farmer's market in Taylorville. Yeah, because we were living in Edinburgh then, and it's like piss on it. Now we just put an ad on, or post on Facebook. Hey, we got plants for sale, and people. We sold a bunch of shit last year.
Kelly bought some tomatoes from you, right?
Oh
Roy,
yeah,
you're just in Elkhart, so you're not far, Roy.
Yeah, Roy's right down the road. So when they're ready, you can just come down and get whatever you need. So I'm ready. I cannot wait.
Yep.
Way to go.
I already checked with the landlord, and he said he's going to plow out our spot for us when spring gets here. So
look at that.
I can't wait.
And then you know what she's wanting to do now, Steve? She wants to get chickens again.
Yeah, I saw that.
I do.
Begging people for a shed.
Because Her wonderful Svengali president did not lower egg prices as promised.
Well, you know what?
Good God.
For the fucking price eggs are, I'd be fucking. I wish I could have chickens.
I know. Now she wants to get chickens and get her own eggs. Yeah.
And I will.
The amount of chickens that Christina had, when I first met Christina, she had so many chickens. They would lay so many eggs. She would go out and get eggs every morning.
I had like 60 hens at one time.
Jesus.
I always had eggs. Kept everybody supplied in eggs.
Yeah.
Duck
My wife-
eggs, chicken eggs, whatever.
My wife and I were talking about yesterday. We were talking about you with the. I said Christina wants to plant eggs again. I don't know where my wife goes. It was the craziest thing. She goes, "You know what? I'm not convinced that wasn't arson." I go, "What?" I go, "Why? Why do you?" I said, "What do you know? Do you know anything about the fire?" She goes, "I'm not convinced it wasn't arson." I said, who do you think would go out to their house and light a barn on fire?"
Yeah, especially with all my animals inside.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm like, how are you convinced it's arson? So my wife has a theory.
Oh my God.
Was somebody out to get her or what was it? She goes, it sure seems like something. I said, it was just a fluke. It was a fluke thing, right? Wasn't it some kind of spark?
Well, the landlord was burning. He was cutting down trees and burning out behind the barn, and it was windy that day.
Yeah.
We think that's what it was.
You know, but no, my wife's convinced it was arson. I said, well, who do you think? Who would go out there and say, "I'm gonna get even with Christina and burn that barn down"? And that's terrible. Yeah.
Wow.
If you'd have been with Dan then, he would have risked his life to go and save some of them chickens for you.
Oh, I'm sure he would have.
Yeah. Think about it. You could have had some chickens.
Yeah, I will again. Just have to have the a shed or a coop or something, and then
Is that
I
what
can go.
you're looking for? You're looking for some
a
kind of
shed.
How do people have a shed? You know what I mean? Because I saw you say, "Does anybody have a shed?" on Facebook. Like, how would they have one? Like, I'm not aware of. You know,
People have sheds to keep their stuff in their yard. If they don't have a garage or whatever.
Do they buy a shed or do they build a shed?
You can buy them, build them. Sometimes they're already on your property. I mean,
yeah.
So it requires someone removing a shed from their property and giving it to you to where you put on your property. But what keeps it bolted down to where the wind won't take it? I don't know.
That's Dan's department. I don't know.
I'll be damned.
When we were married, I bought a shed off my boss, and we loaded it up on my buddy Greg's trailer. He had a winch. We winched it up on the trailer and brought it to our house and rolled it off and set it on the ground. And I just drove great big long pieces of rebar through the 4x4s, a big hole in them to anchor it down. So,
Billy, as the story goes on, it's got more hillbilly. I don't understand any of this. So
Is that the one that burned down?
no, that was a good one. No,
okay.
My wife believes it's arson, Steve. Yeah, so I don't know. I know nothing about this, so I don't. You're saying this is pretty. This is these are kind of things that goes on all the time. But for me, it just seems like, wow, I didn't know that any of this is possible.
Yeah.
With the whole, moving of sheds and stuff. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep. People do it all the time.
Wow.
And yeah, Captain Obvious. You can buy them from Home Depot or Lowe's. No shit, but you're going to pay double the price. Dan says he can build me one.
Thank you, Fat. You've never had softball before. You're a genius. No, they're like $1,500 to $2,000, right? If you buy
It depends on the size you want.
But you want how many chickens do you think you're getting?
I don't know. I still have to negotiate with Dan on that because
I know you keep them comfortable, right?
Yes.
Like you don't squeeze them in, like
Mm-mm.
you want them to have
Supposed to have so many square square foot per bird, and then during the day, they free range. They get to come out. They go wherever they want. So
Is there a lot of
I take
poop?
care of my birds. Oh yeah, they shit a lot
You scoop up the poop. Where do you put the poop after you scoop it?
in the field.
Field?
I just throw it out in the field. That's where all the
That's
shit from the
always-
barn went. The landlord told me, he goes, just throw it all when you clean the stalls, throw it out in the barn or out in the field.
It's
Fertilizer.
nitrogen. They're just nitrogen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, Steve. Steve's a defecation expert. From
Yeah,
his,
we know.
from his years of schooling.
They make stuff called Milorganite, which
Yeah.
is activated sewer slush from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Wow.
It's
Ew.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin people's shit. Well, you don't use it anymore because they found that it causes Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
So they don't use it anymore. But I used to use it all the time.
I mean,
I worked on the golf course.
I didn't know that it would cause Lou Gehrig's disease. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Wow.
That's why.
They didn't check that beforehand.
Yeah,
That's
evidently
something they had
not.
to find out after they made it legal. Oh shit! This is causing people to die. Oh shit! A horrible death. Oh my god! Who'd have thought that taking sewer sludge and making people ingest it caused them to die?
But it was actually an actual product. It was cotton. It's called Milorganite.
Wow.
We used to use it in Decatur on the golf course all the time.
I'll be damned.
It's just a good greener than the high nitrogen. Keep it. Especially we use it like in the middle of summer when everything's burning up. We throw some on it and water it in. It's like, wow, they make it look so good. We haven't had rain in months. That's what you did.
Mm-mm.
Well, hopefully nothing causes Lou Gehrig's disease anymore.
Well, come on, think about it. If they've already proven that Roundup has caused non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yeah.
No,
Aren't a bunch of people suing them, right?
no, yeah, I probably ought to get on it. If I had cancer, I'd get in on it, but because
Well,
I've
thank
used.
God you don't have cancer.
I've
Thank
used. I mean, I've licked my fingers after using Roundup.
Jesus Christ.
With no gloves on. I never wear that
Explains
gloves.
everything.
Of all the horrible cases and horrible stories of people who have died of cancer, then we have you going, shit, I'll lift my fingers. That was fine. Oh my God.
But is he fine? No.
That's why when I worked at the cemetery, that's what they hired me to do all the chemicals because they didn't want to do it. I
They
didn't
had
have
to lick Roundup off your fingers?
Well, I mean, I'd go out and work, and I got to handle a lot of stuff and water, and I just go and eat my lunch. I didn't go in and wash my hands before I eat. My hands are dirty from, handling the jugs.
My brother died of pancreas cancer, and he's convinced that he ingested something when he was.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks that's why. He thinks that's how he got it. Was he ingested some type of automotive something or whatever? He thinks it's something like that gave him cancer.
I believe it.
That's sad.
A lot of times, this stuff is bad. That stuff is bad. Back in the day,
I've never used Roundup.
Oh, I haven't.
I don't care if there's weeds. By the way, Corey says asbestos was great insulation, but it's bad for you too.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I'll be damned. Very sad. Very sad. Kelly says ALS is what took her friend a year ago. Oh, shit. Yeah. Terrible. That's a horrible disease. A horrible disease. Steve's out there causing it by.
Well, Milorganite once they found the use of it causes it.
Here's some sewer sludge.
Overexposed. It did look. I mean, it was a black. It was a black type of granular. Oh, I don't doubt
Ali
it.
says her father died of esophageal cancer. He worked on the lawns at a golf course after he retired and used chemicals. We think that's part of the cause is ingesting them. Yeah.
Probably.
Pablo says, how come no one gains superpowers? Yeah, there's no superpowers. People
Right?
it'd be wonderful if comic books were real. The world would be so much better.
Yeah. I agree.
So much better if we got superpowers.
Sometimes people think they have superpowers when they try Dixie Crystal.
Did you? What was your superpower here?
Are you finding the positives? Are you finding the positives in people using meth? Is that what you're doing?
I pulled some stupid stuff when I borrowed that Dixie Crystal once in a while. I pulled some stupid stuff.
Mhm.
Things that I never thought I'd ever do in my life.
You are unbelievable.
They weren't superpowers, but they were. Ooh, what the fuck are you doing?
Were they powers?
Well,
And it's not just not super, but they were powers.
yeah, that's just. There was power involved with them. There was power involved with them.
Good old Steve.
Yeah.
There's our Steve.
Power keeping my mouth shut.
When the cops had you?
No.
Holly says, Ray gets lost in comics. I get lost in smut books. Either way, it would be better. Yeah. Yep. Kelly said her uncle got lung cancer from working around chemicals at a water plant and then hauled lime in a semi truck to the river daily.
Yep.
Shit. Yeah, it sucks. Thank God. Thank God that I never got cancer from, haul or doing anything, because I had to work at the water plant when I was a kid. And I remember, having an accident in a giant tank of, God knows what I ingested. Thank God never got anything from it. Good Lord. I feel good now. I could not imagine finally losing weight and then getting sick. How terrible that would be. Oh my God. I just, Kelly says her mom also reads smut just like Holly. You guys could trade books. She gets them. She gets her mom's book. She gets her mom's smut books at Goodwill. They sell smut books at Goodwill?
Yeah, they do.
They have a shit ton of books at Goodwill. So I'm sure they do.
So these smut books, what happens in these smut books?
Oh, God. What do you think happens?
Well, is it like Penthouse Letters or? I mean, the books I read are, they're nice. They're pleasant.
Mhm.
There's a good guy, there's a bad guy. A superhero is fighting the bad person. Good defeats evil. You know what I mean? What happens in the smut books?
Oh,
There's a good guy in the smut book.
Yeah.
She exposes her white, milky breath.
See, Steve knows.
He presses his cherry red lips against her cherry red lips as they kiss sexually.
None of that in comic books. No, they don't have that in comic books. Steve's getting turned on just talking about it. Corey says when Steve was on that ice, he found out he had the power to stay up for 3 days straight.
I've stayed up 24 hours straight. I just didn't do it again. I could have stayed up longer, but
Corey says those smut books get your wife all charged up. It's primed to jump your bones at night.
Oh,
Look at that.
there you go.
Oh.
You better get
Really?
these some of those
How
books.
does that get you all does that get you all fired up when you read them books? Do you jump your man's bones? I'm wondering if it's like penthouse letters or what the hell's in those books. You know what I mean? She lifted her skirt and I could not believe how sweet she looked.
Pretty much.
Then I
Just
had to remind
slowly.
myself, she is your cousin.
Oh, good God.
I said, Steve, this is your cousin. But I said, screw that. I'll be damned. There's no smut between Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson. My God. How dare you?
Good God.
There's no smut. I'd prefer to not read any smut in my comics.
You're reading the wrong comics then.
Well, I'm sorry. It's not what I'm. There's no cousin sex in the books that Holly reads. Sorry, Steve. Yeah. Oh, 50 Shades of Grey. Now that's a smut book, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I haven't read the books. I need to, but I've watched the movies.
Well, we know what you're into. We know what's going on. We know what the hell's going on with you.
Slides his hand gently down her tan thigh.
Oh, really?
She slowly
Yeah.
pushes his hand away.
Oh, she pushes
as
it
he
away.
pushes his hand away as he moves his hand to her lower breast,
Oh my goodness.
fondling and
Oh.
tickling her.
Oh my god, this is getting hot. Oh yeah.
Tickling her what?
Did you say armpit?
What the fuck?
I don't know if there's anything hot coming from armpit tickling.
No, that doesn't do anything for me.
That's not an area.
That's not an erogenous zone.
Not an area that not an area I tickle fondly and
Steve, you suck at this.
well. Steve's got it going on. Tell us more, Steve.
Let's see.
You started it.
Brushing her hair to the side, he kisses her neck. Oh.
How does he kiss it?
Oh,
He doesn't kiss it violently, does he?
trauma.
With his index finger and middle finger, he's rubbing her very red nipples.
Oh my goodness. He's not rubbing her nipples. That's terrible. Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
This is just disturbing. And then what?
Then,
Yeah.
while holding on to the back of her head,
Yeah.
he slowly lowers her to the bed
Oh.
while slowly inserting one finger,
Oh no.
then two fingers,
Oh no.
into.
Oh, where's he putting those fingers? Good Lord. Where are those fingers going? Where are those fingers going? Good
Gently rubbing the clitoris.
Oh my God! There's a mention of a clitoris. Oh my goodness!
Oh, good God.
Christine, you want to come see my career?
Oh. Sorry, Lori. Wait, is she disgusted or is she turned on?
Just to go.
Where you
go-
going, Lori? She's gonna go in the bedroom.
Or she could have just nippling out her vagina.
Ew.
So, all right. So continue, Steve. Let me hear more. What's happening?
No.
He was gently rubbing her nipple, and
Oh,
then he was sliding
now,
into something.
now
Yeah.
the moisture's flowing.
Oh, good Lord. Oh.
Things are getting quite sticky.
Oh, good.
That's okay. Now, wow, he's pushing his finger in, out, in, out.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like it's gotten violent.
Violence.
Good Lord.
God.
I'm so
Diane.
glad the people I work with cannot hear this.
I am too.
Corey said, did Steve say he's checking her Taurus? She came in to Steve and said, can you play with my Taurus? And Steve said, well, her board has some issues he must work on. So he figured he would concentrate on her Taurus, making sure that the distributor cap on it was fine. Good Lord. How disturbing. How disturbing. Oh. Caddy wants to know, are these the stories of she?
No.
Steve, I was wondering if you could come look at my clitoris.
No problem, Shelly.
Oh, God.
Steve's here. Oh, well. Tyler says, dude, I'm at work. My boss stopped by. What's going on? He just shook his head, walked off, and said, sounded like a lifetime. Steve's reading his romantic novel he's writing. Or as Kelly calls it, and Holly calls it, smut. What's the background? Where's this guy from? Where's this girl from? How did they get together?
Oh, this is just a one night stand. This is met in the bar, and they're in a hotel room.
How much smut is in these smut books, and how long are these books? Is it one smut session for the whole book, or is it?
Oh, I
Or
don't
is it
know that.
just smut after smut? I've never read a smut book. I don't know anything. I know nothing about this smut.
Steve knows an awful lot about it, even though he doesn't read.
Those are just the stuff I've been saying. Is just stuff I would text a girl.
Oh, you would
Oh.
text you would text that to a girl?
Oh yeah, they like it when the sex with Dex. I sex
Sexting.
all the time.
Who are
What
you?
doing right
Sex-
now, Steve? Oh, right now I'm licking your nipples with my fingers down
Oh.
in your pussy.
Oh, and then-
Damn it, Steve.
it's so disturbing. Good Lord.
Oh, I can't believe you.
Oh. What's that to a person? Good Lord. Who are these women that you're texting?
Oh, I've done it a lot of times. I've
Uh,
done it a lot of times.
are these strangers or acquaintance?
Well, some of them are strangers, first time talkers, first time. I mean, first time texters. But most of them I've talked to for at least
He's
2
a
or 3
hard
times.
golf course worker. She's a PGA pro.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh man.
He's got coarse riddle fingers from swinging with calluses from swinging a sickle and a golf club. She feels the roughness of his hands.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't have sex with my aunt. I had sex with Jeff's aunt.
Did you sext with your aunt? You never sexted your
Oh
aunt.
no, I sent dirty pictures of my aunt Barb. By accident.
We have heard of your aunt Barb.
I didn't say, you want to be in? I bet you're jealous.
Oh God.
Show my logo. So people know what it is that they're listening to. Mm,
You sure you want them to know?
probably should. How disturbing. He's very disturbing.
Yeah. Good God.
Very, very disturbing. Hmm. So, what's the agenda this week, Steve? What do you got going on?
Well,
Yeah.
I have to go to the dispensary at some point in time
All right.
this week or somewhere to pick up. Although my gummies are in transit, they're in Springfield, so I don't know how many more days it'll take for me to get them now that they're in the Springfield office. But because they probably still have to go back to fucking St. Louis, even though they came from North Carolina. But that's okay.
Mhm.
So I'll need to go back to probably have to stop by the dispensary. Probably, I don't know. Probably tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, probably tomorrow. That would probably be the logical thing to do. Because I am kind of pushing the envelope on the little vaporizers. Another plan, Steve. Well, laundry.
Have you been doing laundry all weekend? Have you done laundry all weekend?
No, I haven't done laundry all week, but it's time to get on the laundry bags. Gonna get.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
better. Since
I
you
got-
bailed all last week. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it'll be. I did start going through the stuff because there's in that fucking basket. There's stuff I need to throw it away because there's fucking bunch of junk rags and shit like that. But
Did you say there's stuff that needs thrown away?
I
What is this
told
word-
you.
What's this word "throwed" mean? I don't know if I know this "throwed."
You ain't never throw nothing?
Lori, I hope you enjoyed yourself. See how hot and bothered you got her, Steve?
Yeah. She got all fired up listening to Steve. Checking out somebody's oil in their Taurus and all kinds of. By the way, Corey wants to know if you took advantage of the warm weather and checked your fluids inside your
Yes,
truck.
I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah. You said you were going to do that. You had great weather yesterday.
I did. I checked the weather. I'll check the water. Check the oil. Check the tranny fluid.
The oral. Check the oral.
That
I actually
sounds-
drove out to the lake. Just sat there. I didn't get out.
You went out to the lake and did what?
Just sat there. Looked out over the water. Someday I'm gonna take my fishing pole.
You're going to go fishing at the lake.
Yeah, that's what all people do. They have 2 lakes.
Where do you go to the lake? Where do you sit at
The lake
Well, where's the lake?
outside of town.
Of Williamsville?
Yeah,
Oh,
You
right.
go out-
We had a lake.
go out in the country and to the Lake Williamsville and go back in there. And it's a big lake, but it's not more like a big pond because you can see all the way across it. but you can drive all the way back. You can drive back farther. And it's got a sidewalk that walks all the way around it.
Well, that's
You
not.
got picnic tables and shit where you can stop and eat and
Mm.
all that kind of stuff.
You want a lake? Springfield's got a lake now. It's a real lake.
I wouldn't eat nothing out of Lake Springfield. That's for damn.
Real.
I'd probably eat something out of Lake Williamsville. I
Catch
don't
and
know if you can
release.
eat. I don't know. I've never seen anybody catch anything. I've seen people fishing, but I've never seen anybody catch anything.
Corey says, you know, Steve smoked Jay at the lake. We smoking weed down there at the lake?
Not yesterday. I have
When's the
before.
last time you smoked an actual joint? Have you? When's the last time you've had flower? You used to smoke flower all the time. Now you never seem to smoke it anymore.
Because I don't want to get in trouble. I was when Keith and Michelle were here. Me and Keith went out and smoked a bowl out at the lake.
Where was Michelle?
She's in the car.
Hmm.
She doesn't smoke. I sat in the car. Keith stood outside.
Yeah,
And him and his girlfriend.
smoking that weed.
Uh-huh.
You know, Steve was happy then.
Mm-hmm.
Happier times. Happier times. That's a man that loves weed. Look at him. That's a man in love with that marijuana.
I wished.
Sorry. So your plans are going to do, you're doing laundry this week? That's good.
Well, I'm probably gonna play some. I keep up on my baseball skills and stuff. But,
You play
Super
PS5.
Bowl's coming up. You know, Super Bowl's coming up this weekend.
Super Bowl Sunday, yeah.
That's why I don't know if anybody saw that, but I have changed the. I didn't realize that next Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, and the reason why I stopped cooking for the poor is so I could watch football. I'm sure the fuck not going to do a fucking cooking for the poor on Super Bowl Sunday.
Nobody's going to watch.
Duh. Who was that retard? Who was the retard to schedule like
Hey,
that? So I will.
don't say that. Don't use that word.
Well, I'm the one. So it's going to be on Tuesday, the 11th.
All right,
at
so
7
you
p.m.
so how long did it take you to realize that you scheduled
About 4 days. I'm like,
you
think
scheduled
about it.
a show
That's
for Super Bowl Sunday and no one would watch it?
Nobody's going to watch it on Super Bowl. Nobody wants to see you make your.
No
You're-
one's gonna watch
No.
your show instead
Yeah.
of Super Bowl.
So I changed it to be Tuesday, February the 11th at 7 p.m. right here.
I love the Super Bowl. I do. I'm gonna have chicken wings.
I don't know what I'm going to have.
I'm gonna have let's see, what else will I have? I'm gonna have chicken wings. I'm gonna have some kind of chips and dip.
Oh, yeah.
I actually might have a soft drink.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have
Splurge.
yeah, I'm thinking of I just want to get some good snacks and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna make some buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah.
That shit's so good.
I can't wait. It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when the Eagles win.
You think the Eagles are gonna win?
Chiefs got it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna put money on the Chiefs. That's where I'm leaning now, but I think it'll be a good game.
I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah, I hope so. I love the Super Bowl. It's my favorite holiday
Yeah.
because it does feel like a holiday. It really does.
Right.
Super Bowl Sunday is like a,
People always get together on Super
yeah,
Bowl.
it's a holiday event.
Chill out and watch TV. That's it.
Although, I have no desire to have anybody over. I just,
Oh, no. Yeah.
my wife goes all out, turns it into such a nice event. You know what I mean?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that once in a while, but yeah.
Don't want some big flatulator in the house. I won't name names, but I've invited people over to the house before, and a big flatulator always shows up.
Gee, wonder who's done that.
The big flatulator.
I'll admit, when I sit in the chair too long, when I go to get it, I fart.
At least he warned you.
So
When I go to stand
so-
up, I might fart.
Yep. That's exactly. I tell you, if I sit there for very long, I'm going to fart when I stand up. So be prepared. I don't know whether it's going to come out loud, quiet, smelly.
Oh,
I can't promise any of it. But I will fart. I
It's
will
a
do.
surprise
Yeah.
for everyone.
Usually, if it's loud, it doesn't smell. It's the ones that are silent that are killers.
here we go.
You hear him go, wait, oh, he just shit his pants for sure.
Oh God.
Thank you for sharing. Yep.
Since I've been eating a lot of cheese the last couple of days, so
Yeah.
pretty plugged up right now.
You get
Yes,
plugged up.
plugged up.
Terrible. I can't believe you're all plugged up.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Good old Steve. But I think Super Bowl is going to be a good game. I really do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I know what I did. I watched the first NASCAR race of the year, the Clash from Bowman Gray Stadium.
How'd that go?
Your guy won. I led almost every fucking lap. A boring ass fucking race. But everybody liked it, so I thought it was boring as hell. No crashes.
Oh,
And fucking Chase Elliott won.
I should have bet on it. I always bet Chase Elliott. Damn.
Yeah, he started on a pole and fucking led damn near a whole fucking thing. 200 fucking laps.
I should have bet. I could have won. That's my
Yeah.
guy. I know
I
nothing
should-
about it, but I always bet him.
I should have bet on Jay, but I didn't. I thought, well, I don't know. By the time I bet on him, it'll jinx him. So, well, I hate to bet on Philadelphia.
So is that what you're betting on? Is you think Philadelphia is going to win the game?
In
What's
my
the-
mind,
What's the line?
no, I wouldn't think the line's very much.
Let me see. Hold on. Super Bowl line is, I'm checking right now. The line is Chiefs favored by 1.5.
Yep, I knew it wasn't by much.
Wow. Chiefs favored by 1.5, Steve.
Yeah, I'd probably say that. But it's going to be close. I would like to see it go the other way, but I don't know. It just all depends. Yeah, exactly. Can they shut Barkley down? I don't know.
What do you think about that NBA trade?
Well, I saw a little bit about that. Yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
Crazy. That was nuts. They say it's the biggest NBA trade of,
Wow.
they say it's the biggest NBA trade since like the 90s. But it looked like Luka Doncic is fat. They say he has
Yeah.
work. His work
Yeah.
ethic is garbage,
Oh.
and he drinks too much. And
Oh,
I think they just got sick of him, so they traded him.
right.
He was, by the way, he was due in this coming off season. He was due because he's been with the same team, so he'd have been due a max contract that would have paid him $350 million. But now, because he's been traded, he's only eligible for a $260 million contract. You know what I mean? He
That's terrible.
cost himself $100 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but come on. Are you
Dude.
gonna miss $100 million?
Well, I would. I would definitely miss $100 million. I'd move to a bigger house and a bigger room with more shelf space.
You'd have built-in shelves.
Yeah. My wife and I were talking yesterday. She knows. She heard the story about. All right, some guy we know, some guy we know. His wife found out the guy was using cam girls. Crazy story.
Oh boy.
This girl found out her husband has been using cam girls. I'm not sure what a cam girl is. The whole thing that started the conversation was there was an article somewhere about Springfield having all these massage parlors, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Springfield's got a massage parlor where there's a lot of rub and tugs going on. I'm unaware of all this stuff.
Taylorville, too.
Yeah, okay. But Springfield's been cracking down on them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what started the conversation. And then my wife goes, "Oh, well, what about so-and-so?" I said, "What?" She goes, "Well, I heard from his wife that he's using cam girls." And I go, "What the hell? What's a cam girl?" She goes, "Cam girls." She goes, "You know that pervert Steve?" I go, "Yeah." Well, he goes and he hits on all those girls on TikTok. I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, if you got them in a camera, the girls would do sexual stuff, and the guy pays money to watch it." I'm like, "What the hell do you get out of that?" You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what Irene used to do?
Did she say that she did that? Yeah, maybe she did say she would do that.
I thought so.
Yeah, but I we were talking about the rub and tugs, and I said, if you want that, just have your wife do it. You know what I mean? Just tell your wife to do it. You know what I mean? If that's what you want,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My wife goes, "Well, maybe the wife doesn't want to do that." I said, "Well, then they shouldn't be married." You know what I mean? I was making,
This might be off the subject, but Lent made a comment this weekend about how he freaks out when he doesn't like men to wash his hair when he goes to the Great Clips. He said the women give great scalp massages. I said, "Yeah, you know about scalp massage, wouldn't you, Sean? Or massage, wouldn't you?"
Oh, good God.
Yeah, but I guess Springfield has it. They have these massage parlors where there's a lot of the rub and tug going on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about this guy using these cam girls, and I'm just like, I just don't get it. It just seems so, because it's not like, okay, there's no relationship. It's a relationship between a guy and an imaginary person. You're just watching a person on cam. And you're paying for it. And so I go to my wife. I go, "Well, doesn't make my it sure makes my comic book fascination seem a lot less of weird now, doesn't it?" She goes, "What?" I said, "Wouldn't you rather have a husband who's got a hobby of collecting comics more than having a husband who's using cam girls, having affairs and all this stuff?" And she goes, Well, yeah, I guess. I said, well, there you go. Nothing to complain about. I'm not up to no good. I'm just all I do is just spend too much money on comics. At least you know the money's not going to, I'm not putting money in the pockets of cam girls
Right.
or going to OnlyFans or whatever the hell they got to do. Of course, I have said that if there was a local girl that was using OnlyFans, I would buy it just to help the
Right.
local economy.
Right.
But I gotta be honest, I wouldn't. I don't know the first thing about OnlyFans,
That's what they do.
and I would, yeah. I don't have any knowledge of how it all works, so. And I don't think I have any desire to find out, but I'm just saying it certainly doesn't make me, it makes me not be that bad,
Right.
It's like people, you complain about the money I spend on comics, right? But I'm just saying, it certainly doesn't seem that bad when there are guys out there getting cam girls and rubbing tugs and all this other stuff.
Mhm.
My only thing is I work out every day and I read comics.
Mhm.
It sure makes me seem a lot better, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Christina, doesn't it make me seem like I'm a lot better person?
Yes.
Not out there cheating on my wife or going to massage parlors or sending money to cam girls or any of that shit. I think it kind of makes me sound like a decent person.
I wish I could afford a rubber duck.
Oh, good God.
Dear baby Jesus, please give Steve the ability to get some rubbing tugs.
Can I start?
Oh,
Can I start a?
rub and tug yourself.
Can I start a GoFundMe?
No.
For what? So you can get a cam girl or
Rub and tug.
so you get a rubbing tug. That's
It won't take long either. I think I can beat Bowen's record.
That's a lot of work for a girl.
God.
Could you imagine the work with him?
No.
You got to get in there and manipulate stuff around to get it to find it. And
But if I'm laying down,
I don't think they would have
it's
to
good
do
me.
anything. They would walk into the room and
Touch it.
he'd
Touch my fucking leg. It's all.
be
over.
done. That'd be the easiest money they ever made.
It only takes me about 5 minutes.
yeah. Well, listen, I don't. Anybody making money, good Lord, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Do what you got. I have no problem with, girls. No, I do have problems if it's like a married woman out there, I'd have a problem with that, But I have a problem with a married guy, just because I think you got to be honest in your marriage. But I mean, who am I to be questioning things like that?
Right.
Here comes the smug. Listen, I'm not. There's no smug.
Huh.
I'm just saying that I'm not. You don't feel like making fun of me now for being a comic geek when it's me versus some guy using cam girls, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that bad now when you throw a cam girl into it. Doesn't seem that bad.
I'm a little jealous. of
I
both
seem
of
a
you.
little less geeky. I'm not so big a geek now when you got cam girl, when cam girls are involved and stuff. And I'll leave it at that.
I wish I collected something. I don't know. I've been thinking about trying to figure something out, but I don't know what to do.
I love
Other
it.
than smoke weed.
Well, I'm not. Look at Dan's got an obsession. He's got those little Cupid
Funko
dolls,
Pops.
the Funko Pops. Of
Mhm.
course, I love my Funko Pop. I got my Ray Lytle Funko Pop. I love it. Yeah. Karen says, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't care what you're into.
Right, exactly.
My point is, I seem a lot less weird now, don't I? I seem a lot less weird now that I have a comic fascination.
Right.
When you're comparing me to guys using cam girls, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't seem so weird now, do I? By the way, I'm thinking I need another shelf right here.
Oh, good God.
One more. One more shelf. I think that'd make a difference. And I started putting books. Look at this, Steve.
Oh wow.
I started putting books. This is Dan's idea.
Oh, okay.
He said he wants to make me some kind of
Right. A shelf to put up there.
stuff's on the side. So I started to see if the books will fit, but look, they will.
Right.
So I want to
Yep.
get
Bookends.
and I want to get some figures too. Because I have a Batman.
Right.
Mhm.
I am Batman.
And my Batman figure is right up in front of the section of books that has Batman in it.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So I need a Flash. And I need a Daredevil.
Ooh.
And a Captain America. I think that's what I need. I need a Flash. So if anybody ever comes across a Flash, a Daredevil, or a Captain America, pick one up for your buddy Ray. Because I have an Aquaman, a Superman, a Batman, and a Spider-Man right now. So if I put up those other ones, I'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Christina, will there be any room for shelves in your chicken coop or race comic?
No,
So I can leave some comics at Christina's chicken shed.
no. It will
Uh,
be full of chickens. Good God.
oh God. Oh well. I'm just saying. Oh well. Doesn't seem that bad now. There's a bunch of people out there using cam girls. That's all I'm pointing out. Doesn't seem that bad now. What's going on tonight? Anything happening tonight, Steve?
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing
tonight?
TV?
No.
Nope.
I don't have any plans for tonight.
I think we're going to a Lions Club meeting. We may join the Lions Club.
For what? What's the Lions Club?
That's who runs Boo Crew.
Oh. You're going to get even more into it. If you're planning on getting
Yeah.
deeper into the Blue Crew. Well, look at that.
Figure why not? We're
Well,
hardcore Boo Crew, so might as well.
Yeah. Might as well go all in. Hmm.
I used to be a moose when I was married. Yes, I was fucking married.
You were a moose?
Yeah, my wife and I belonged to the moose and
You were
Taylor.
Mises?
Yep.
You belong to what? What'd you belong to?
The Moose Lodge.
Oh.
Mm.
I was the computer guy. I was the one that put up everybody's birthday on the schools. There were them things. I had to go in every month, type in everybody's birthday.
Wow. Tina says Lions Club does a lot of great
Fantastic stuff. They're a great organization.
Mhm.
Yes, they are.
Donate a lot of money.
Corey says, "Your wife was a member of the Moose Knuckle."
Damn it. Corey's on a freaking roll today. Man, damn it, Corey.
He was the Moose Lodge, but his wife was the Moose Knuckle Lodge.
No, she looked more like an elephant foot.
Oh, shit.
She didn't have moose knuckles. I couldn't explain it.
What did the Moose Lodge? What'd you do at the Moose Lodge?
Oh, we ate and drank beer.
Okay, but aren't you supposed? Isn't there good things for the community too?
Oh, I didn't do that. I just went out to drink beer and eat
Oh,
steak.
What was better, the Moose Lodge or the Moose Knuckle Lodge?
Well, I belong to the Moose Lodge.
Oh, I'll be damned.
No, we didn't have hats. And we had a secret card though to get in.
You're
Yeah,
like
have
the
a special
Flintstones.
card.
You're like the Flintstones Club.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. The Flintstones had that club. We had that hat with the hat. I can't remember the name of that.
The Royal Order of Water Buffaloes.
The Royal Order of Water Buffaloes. That was-
Yep. That's what it was.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, shit.
I can see Steve wearing a hat like that. Oh, shit. By the way, Corey says his Moose Lodge back home had a dance every weekend. His aunts would go
Oh, yeah.
dance.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, we had ribeye steak dinner every Friday night.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, that's good. Music.
So you weren't part of the Moose Lodge for any charitable reasons. Yep, there you go. Look at Fred Flintstone. I love that. What's that? Hey, Freddie. We're going to the Moose Lodge. We're going to the Royal Buffalo Lodge. Oh my God. All right, let's wrap up today's. We'll come back tomorrow, give you another show at 8 a.m. Thank you so much for listening today and for watching us. We always have so much fun. And we always try to take time out to talk about charitable organizations like Lions Club or the Moose Knuckle Lodge. We always take time to plug those great organizations. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you later.